The alarm clock goes off, but this husky, he doesn't need an alarm. He's got his own internal clock, and it's telling him it's time for zoomies. He leaps from his bed, a furry tornado in the making. Round and round the room he goes, a blur of white and grey. His tail wags so hard it's like a furry metronome keeping time with his happy dance. He weaves between furniture, a canine obstacle course he knows by heart. Up and over the couch he goes, a furry missile launched into the living room. The humans are awake now, rubbing the sleep from their eyes. He gives them a happy woof, his way of saying good morning, time for fun. It's going to be a great day. He can feel it in his fur, in his paws, in the excited thump, thump, thump of his husky heart. Breakfast time. The mere mention of the word sends his ears perked up, his nose twitching with anticipation. He loves his kibble. Each piece is a tiny flavor explosion, a crunchy delight that makes his tail wag with joy. He sits patiently, waiting for his human to fill his bowl. His stomach rumbles, a symphony of sniffs and whimpers. Finally, the bowl is placed before him, filled to the brim with his favorite food. He doesn't waste any time. He dives in, gobbling down each piece with gusto. Crunchy, delicious, more please. His tail sweeps across the floor, a furry windshield wiper expressing his pure, unadulterated joy. The park, the magical land of smells, sounds, and endless adventures. He strains at his leash, eager to explore every nook and cranny. He sniffs every tree, every lamppost, every blade of grass. Squirrels, they are the ultimate prize, these bushy-tailed acrobats. He watches them intently, his body quivering with the urge to chase. But alas, they are too quick, too nimble. He'll catch one someday, he just knows it. A puddle, muddy, glorious, irresistible. He splashes with glee, sending droplets of water flying in all directions. He rolls in the mud, a furry, four-legged hippopotamus. Bath time will be fun tonight. As the sun sets, it's time for one last hurrah. He throws back his head and lets out a mournful howl, a serenade to the moon and stars. His voice echoes through the night, a primal sound that speaks of wild places and untamed spirits. But even huskies need their rest. He curls up on his bed, his human by his side. He rests his head on his human's lap, a furry hot water bottle radiating warmth and love. His eyes close and he drifts off to sleep. He dreams of chasing squirrels, of splashing in puddles, of boundless energy and endless adventures. Tomorrow is another day and he can't wait to greet it with a wag of his tail and a happy woof.